search engine land. Here's a neat story for us from a local listing. Angie's List is now free.
Yeah.
And what this change means to your business, from Brian Patterson from Search Engine Land. In a move that hasn't attracted a lot of attention online, Angie's List followed through on their March announcement and removed their paywall last week. Anyone can actually become a member without paying for the previous $40 a year fee, and reviews are now accessible by anyone. This change, which did fly under the radar, does have strong implications for online reputations of many businesses. Doug, tell me why. Oh, my Lord, you're literally Instagramming right now as we're on the show.
That's what I do, baby.
So why is that important? Doug, tell me why that's important.
Well, Angie's List, I think there's always been this criticism of them that it was a paid thing, and I don't think the consumers that were in there loved it,
yep.
and they felt like actually paying a subscription raised the quality of the site. But unfortunately, you're a public company and you've got to compete, and they're competing against some free people in the space.
Right.
And honestly, it wasn't a majority of their revenue. I don't think a majority of their revenue was referral type helping businesses.
Mm-hmm.
So I think it's a good move. It's going to free up some time. It's going to build their subscribers.
Mm-hmm.
Obviously, when you build your network, you're building the value of the company, and over time, they can keep honing in on where the real revenue is.
What are your thoughts on the low profile of the change?
I'm not sure. I mean, I don't know. I don't know why they wouldn't scream it from the top of the world or whatever.
Maybe they're doing a soft launch on all this, and
maybe. I mean, their competitors have to stop now badgering them, saying that they're the only free, because that's gone.
So one of the points in the article from Search Engine Land was regarding a question: is it going to rank better for company names, right? And the reference was Angie Hicks, the site CMO namesake, actually has credited the success of the website to the fact that members tend to give really meaty reviews, right? Mm-hmm. The depth of the reviews is why people sought out information on potential contractors there. And now the site opening up, there's these meaty reviews that will add value as well as otherwise ranking. So from a local SEO play, we've got a new citation referrer in the mix now. You've got to get targeting on your contractor, the businesses that you're actually representing as a marketer, or for these companies. It now actually reveals another level of kind of pay to play, getting the contractors out there.
It's interesting because Angie's List always the people that subscribed and the contractors were always a higher grade. Like, you didn't go to Angie's List to get your toilet fixed.
No,
you went to Angie's List if you were going to redo your bathroom kind of thing. And so it'll be interesting to see what happens there, because a lot of the contract companies loved Angie's List because it was honestly a higher price point and a higher value customer than these free services. Mm-hmm. So that'll be the interesting thing is on the referrals and for B2B and making sure you're on Angie's List, whether you're high end or low end.
Right.
It will be interesting to see how that plays out.
Yeah, absolutely. I really do think this is a smart play to be a utility of sorts for additional optimization and value for the contractors and for who they represent out there. Yeah. There is also the question: were these meaty reviews meaty because they were behind the garden wall? Whereas if you see the public reviews on Yelp and City Search and what have you, they're brief. They're not nearly as salty as some of the things that we've seen inside of Angie's. Was that because it was a private environment where you as a consumer had maybe a little bit more voice in a captive environment, as you remove that paid access, right? Now everybody and their brother is going to be able to have short bursts of commentary.
Yeah, we'll see.
Devalue the review side of things.
Maybe, because it did say that they do have other paid offerings, and I know at one time when they were talking about opening the paywall, they were talking about those people not being able to submit reviews.
Right.
So I don't know if that's the case, or I'm not sure how extensive the paywall going down is, because they still offer premium services.
I got you. All right. Well, we'll keep an eye on. I think it's an interesting move, regardless.
They're a good company.
Yeah, they are.